What is up, guys? It is Pineapple King today. Check out that sick ass poster. That's not the point of today, though. Obviously, you're here for the schedule predictions. Let's get right into it. Jacksonville Jaguars today, man. They look like a kind of exciting team. I like the way that they look. Let's go to your best and worst. Go like and sub. Go comment what your record prediction think is going to be. Do all that stuff, man. I appreciate the love that this series is getting. I'm averaging some good views right now. I greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry for the ramble. I just love you guys. Thank you for supporting the series. Your best and worst moves. Travis Hunter. I mean, we don't know how he's going to be in the league with the corner and wide receiver position, like playing both. I think the idea of they think that he's going to play wide receiver more. I feel like you kind of need more help in corner. But, I'm not Jacksonville Jaguars franchise, so maybe I'm just stupid, but seems like you already have a star wide receiver and you have enough people to pick up the scraps. To where Travis Hunter could play a little bit of wide receiver, kind of like in that slot position, and then you throw him at corner for most of the game because I feel like that's kind of what you guys need. Anyways, obviously you had a decent draft this year. With obviously trading up for Travis Hunter was huge. I think it was worth that first rounder. I think the idea of having that is really good. I just hope they use him correctly. In it being Jacksonville, who knows if they're going to use him correctly. They did really good with Brian Thomas, but start off, which sucks. You start off with a loss at home, man. Travis Hunter, I've got a theory for you guys. I made these a month ago, but every time I come and do these videos now, that I'm kind of running through it, I remember exactly what my theories were every time I made the videos. Week 1, lose to the Panthers. I think Bryce Young starts out really hot this year. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it. Bengals, same thing. You're going to lose to the Bengals too. It's in Cincinnati as well, which just sucks. Texans in Jacksonville, I don't think it matters. I think you lose there too. CJ Stroud always has a good first half of the season. It just kind of depends on how good he is in the playoffs. Joe Burrow had that. If you haven't seen the Bengals video, they had that week 1 loss. They always do. They have to bounce back against somebody, and it's going to be you guys, unfortunately. 49ers, they're healthy. It's only week 4. Who could possibly be injured on the 49ers? Don't jinx that. But they've got to be healthy, so it doesn't matter that they lost a lot of defensive talent. Your guys' defense is not that good, and that's why I think these 4 teams are here. Let's just go ahead and yeah, you knew that. You start on a 5-game loss streak, which sucks, but these 5 teams right here have a decent enough offense to run through your defense. I'm saying that about the Niners and Panthers too. Purdy and Young are semi-underrated. They're decent, kind of in the middle range of quarterbacks. And you have elite running backs. I think Chuba is pretty elite. But, man, and obviously Texans, Bengals, Chiefs, they're known for their elite offenses. So your defense can't hold up, and that's where I think you make the switch toward Travis Hunter. And teams always be doing this switch around the first couple games of the season whenever they realize what's working and what's not. Travis Hunter's going to start playing corner now. They're getting cooked on defense right now. I mean, you've played some pretty high-powered offenses right now so far, especially with the Chiefs. I don't know what the Rashee Rice situation is. He might be cooked. Even if not, you have Hollywood, Xavier, Pacheco, Kelsey, washed, but whatever. Travis Hunter, and I don't think it's going to be this crazy impact. That's just my prediction. Maybe Trevor Lawrence just turns it around. Maybe Travis Hunter just is a really good wide receiver too with BTJ. But I think you beat the Seattle Seahawks in Jacksonville. Close game, though, with Sam Darnold. He's going to be wishy-washy the whole season. Who knows exactly who he's going to be. If he was playoff Sam Darnold, the Seahawks are cooked. They overpaid him heavily if he's the playoffs Sam Darnold. Rams in London, weird game, but you guys play really good out of country. So 2 straight wins going into the bye. You feel a little bit better about that, especially if Travis just switched and you're like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. And then you go to the Raiders, and you think it's an easy dub after the bye. It's not. In Las Vegas, the Raiders, Ashton Genty's kind of cooking at this point. He's kind of getting into the groove of things, and Geno Smith is not a bad quarterback. Not a bad quarterback at all. And they're going to do decent, especially with that Raiders defense that can definitely withstand that offense of yours, because it's kind of mid, honestly. You have BTJ, Travis Hunter, if he plays more offense, but hopefully he's on defense now. You run it back against the Texans again, and that is a dub. You split the series with them. I switched the away games just because I feel like Travis Hunter is going to be on offense, like they said, but now he's going to be on defense, and I think he can lock up. Maybe not lock up Nico Collins, but definitely guard him better than whoever they have there right now. You only got 3 wins right now, though, but you're pretty close to where you were last season. Playing the Chargers in Jacksonville, unfortunately, they're pushing to win that division. I say that about a lot of teams, but I don't know if you guys have heard this in my videos yet, but the NFL is going to be very competitive this year. There's going to be a lot of teams that are out of the playoffs by tiebreakers, out of the division winning by tiebreakers. It's going to be super cool. I think this season's going to be super fun to watch. Chargers are pushing for that division, especially in the AFC West. Cardinals at State Farm, it's another loss too. I think the Cardinals, they kind of have a really good, they start out good, and the midseason sucks, but now they're getting towards near the end, and at State Farm, I think they start picking it up. Kyler Murray is a good quarterback. I love Kyler. Play the Titans for the first time in Nashville. You'll lose that game too. Now you're on another 3-game loss streak. Now you're like, Travis Hunter, you got to stay to one side of the ball. Maybe that's what they do, because they do beat the Colts for the first time, and they do beat the Jets when they play them. 2 back-to-back wins at home. Feels good, and you've got more wins than last season now, so you like that. Unfortunately, you have to go to Denver and play the best defense in the league, I think, my personal opinion. PS2 is going to lock up BTJ and Cook. I don't think he did last time, but I think that PS2 is just actually goated, so we continue. Colts for the second time. You're going to lose to them. And did I really think you're going to lose to the Titans twice? No. At this point, Cam Ward, they're in full tank season. Cam Ward probably lost a couple of his wide receivers, but he played good in the middle of the season. You finished the season 6-11, which going 4-13 to 6-11 is not exactly what you want, especially when you're kind of stuck, you know. Especially considering you kind of gave up that first rounder for Travis Hunter. Seeing 6-11 isn't the greatest, but I think that's not a horrible season for you guys. I had you at 8-9 last year, and you went 4-13, like I was saying earlier. Man, where does 6-11 get you? You could get 10th or you could get 15th. You have no idea where you're going to be. Put your predictions in now, and I can almost guarantee you're not going to get it right. If you get it right, you get a cookie. Number 11. Number 11 in the AFC. Not as bad as last year, and you're not giving them a super good draft pick. And I think that if Trevor Lawrence can be healthy and everything works out, and you kind of just need to work on that defense a little bit. Ever since you lost Jalen Ramsey, it hasn't been the same. You kind of need to work on that defense a little bit. Your offense looks really good. But that's going to be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff to help me keep making these videos, man. It is tough sometimes, but I will keep doing it. And we're going to go through every NFL team. This might mark the halfway point. Not 100% sure on that. One more team. I think that's the Chiefs, and that will mark the halfway point. But I'll see you guys later for tomorrow. Peace out.